Hello, 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 hello. Is this thing working? Knock, 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 knock. I think it is. Look at all these good folks in here this morning. Let me back up a little bit. Let's see what we got. Garden to Table with Heather Lynn. Good morning. Howdy there, honey badgers. How y'all is this morning? Let's see what Jesse had. Good morning there, good old buddy, old pal, old friend. There you go. There, that just made my day. Got some down under folks. Annette from Apple Tree, Urban Homesteaders. Teresa just watched your lemon extract video this morning. We got Mr. Mike, Big Mike from Mr. MT Homestead. I still hadn't got around to watching y'all's hoop build. I seen where your daughter found the snake and everything, but I have been so backed up, y'all. It's been crazy around here. Good morning, Tim. Tiny Tim Posey, born in 1967, May the 4th. We was on somebody else's live and discovered that we was born the same year. I was born in December and he was born in May. So there you go. A little piece of trivia and information that everybody needed to know. Let me just run through. There's Danny Days. Danny Days. Good morning, Danny. Oh, Danny's got her new camera. She's all that now. Hey, it looks good too, Danny. Looky here, folks. Looky here, looky here, looky here. Got Lydia from Sweet King's Garden. I appreciate that, Lydia. I know you're busy. I know you work. I know you got a lot of stuff going on. But listen, everybody that's in here right now, next Tuesday, 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Central, we're going to have Lydia from Sweet King's Garden on here. She's hadn't been on YouTube a long, long time, but I think that you'll like her very, very much. If you hadn't, just go ahead and get over there and check her out and give her all the subs that you can, because they got a good thing going on over there, her and her husband. We got Glenn. There we go. Hey, or Jessica, I don't know which one. But anyway, whichever one you are, I just appreciate y'all so much. And look, I'm not real happy with it. I accidentally ordered the 3-inch instead of this camera, the 3-inch instead of the 3¼ inch. 3¼ inches. That's the difference in size. This and I messed up on. I'm going to send it anyway because I don't care. I mean, y'all don't care. I don't reckon. But and you need to let me know if you got any strikers, because my striker, I cannot make a striker to save the world. I ordered some for. I'm sending 2 out. I'm sending these 2 out to Brad, a buddy of mine that I went to school with, and he lives in Missouri now, and he does the Missouri Disabled Veterans. He guides them on their hunts and all that. So I'm going to send him a couple. Maybe he can give them to somebody. But I did order some striker for him, but these things are expensive. My charity only goes so far. And but anyway, so if you got a striker. Oh, and I'm going to tell you something. I recommend a rosewood striker, one that looks like this. You can get it off the HS Strut, rosewood striker. All right, I'm sorry I got held up there. Organized Pineapple been making some rice and beans, all different kinds over there. Got Randy and Sharon from Arkansas Micro Farm. They dealing with all the bird flu and all that. Hey, there's some Arizona folks, Chris and Larry. It's good to see y'all this morning. Appreciate you coming. I imagine it's Chris. And I tell y'all what, Chris is a delightful person to talk to. I want you to know that. I've seen her on a few different lives and all that, but I popped in on her live, her little quick live that I was cheated out of a tumbler on. It should have went to me. I'm just kidding, Chris. But anyway, she's such a pleasant person to talk with. Speaking of pleasantness, look at there. There's Andrea. Andrea. Wait, that ain't what it was. What was the Rocky thing? Was it Andrea? Andrea. Anyway, I don't know how I got off on that. Hey, Andrea, I put some of that orange oil on some ants, and I don't know if they moved or they killed them, but anyway, they gone now. Kevin Fishes, how in the world are you? Look at that big old catfish. Oh, my goodness. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's big old blue, isn't it? Oh, man, I need to get back. I need to get back in on the water. Capone Cabin over there. Capone. Every time I see Capone Cabin, I go, Capone, Capone, Capone. I feel like I need to offer you, make you an offer you can't refuse. Krubby. Hey, y'all, I got Amanda. She's rocking a baby. She's just back and forth, back and forth. I've heard some people say that they got them in the basement. I don't like that. That sounds kind of creepy to me. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't saying I got anybody in the basement. She's in the green room. That's what I like to call it, the green room. Who to say? Krubby the Beagle is with us today. Rebecca, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. Rebecca's such a sweetheart. I'm way behind, y'all. Got Pathways Homestead getting time for the second breakfast already. I hope it's not rabbit. They got them some rabbits. Let's see what we got. Andale, the Southern Belle. I'm sure Jesse's probably mentioned. I didn't see it in there, but I'm sure Jesse's mentioned something about the Southern Belle. Andale, the Southern Belle, Andale. That rhymes. Miss Mary, my favorite other mother. Y'all hear me talk about Miss Mary all the time. Hey, one of these days, and in fact, listen, let's see, not next week, because next week I got Lydia on from Sweet Kings, but the week after that, I think I'm going to have like an open thing where y'all can come up here and tell about your thing. And if I can get Miss Mary to pop up, I don't know if she will or not, but if I can get her to pop up on the screen with me so y'all can meet her, it would just thrill me to death because I love Miss Mary. Let's see. You've got Sharon. That's Arkansas Micro Farm. Appreciate you coming in, Sharon. Spring Meadows, Annie Mae. I love her garden. She's got a permaculture. Is it permaculture where you just make everything a garden? Oh, man, it is good. What are you trying to get to mess with the neighbors? I missed something. It may just went over my head. All right, I'm getting on. Hey there, Leon. How are you doing? I think first time I've seen you in here. Let's see, you use mouth call. I used to use mouth call all the time, Mike. Back when I actually killed turkeys. Now I just think about it. I don't hardly ever go anymore. There's Miss Catherine Garden. How are you this morning? It's so good to see you. Appreciate it. There's Stephen. I apologize, Stephen. I was sending people over to you grow it up, and apparently I missed that. Of course, you said you mentioned it on that Wednesday night, and if you mentioned it while I was there, it just went over my head. Adrian, that's it. Adrian, not Andrea. Adrian. Everybody knew it but me. Anyway, I was sending people over there to, man, you need to go over there, see Stephen. He'll help you out. You need to, and he will too. He's got a help desk on Wednesdays. I'm trying to get through these. I promise I am. It's just got AZ. I don't want to leave out anybody. There's Nick from AZ Highland. He's got him some little chicks over there that's growing pretty good and getting his garden all ready. Let me just, hey, if I miss you, it's because I'm going through this pretty quick because I don't want to miss anybody. Don't want nobody's feelings to be hurt. F&P Farms, y'all, we have got Alabama in the house. Alabama, Greenbow, Alabama. No, I don't think she's from Greenbow, but anyway, I just think Alabama. Renee from F&P Farms. I like me some Renee. let's see. Let me get on through here. Amanda, I'm going to get to you eventually. You ain't doing nothing but rocking up, baby. Hey, y'all, I think I'm down to the end. Hey, Nick, I appreciate you stopping in for just a minute. Be planting a heap of seedlings this week, and we'll do a garden update. Fantastic. Well, I missed it. It just slipped right on past me. Y'all, before I have a live, before I get on here, I got to pump myself up. I don't know why. You wouldn't think I need to get pumped up, but I always throw some music on. And most of the time it's something upbeat and jazzy and I just wasn't feeling upbeat this morning. I just wasn't. The weather, I don't know what it was. I got plenty of sleep. Hey, Deborah Rusignuolo. Nailed it. Nailed the name. Rusignuolo. I don't do that very often, but every now and then I get a name right. I'll let you. Oop, where'd it go? There it goes. I'll let you see it. But anyway, so I went outside, fed the chickens, done all that. Oh, and let me tell y'all about my chickens. Renee, Amanda, I'm going to get to you in a second. Let me tell you about my chickens. I get out there. I got 3 of them little chickens in one little net. They wanting to nailed it. They're wanting to sit on these eggs. And well, yesterday I pulled, I don't know, about 12 out, and I left 4, but I moved them. I moved them to a different nesting box. This morning I get it. They had done moved the eggs back, got 3 chickens in there laying or sitting on top of these eggs. They mad at me. They all mad. I was bringing them food. I'm taking care of them. I'm doing everything I can to make sure they have the life of luxury. And they get mad at me for coming there and taking their eggs. But anyway, I left some for them. I think I'm going to let them. Broody. I've seen that a time or two, not just chickens. I'm about to get in trouble on. Anyway, and I'm about to do something with Brenda the Rooster. Brenda the Rooster has worked on my last nerve, y'all. I just do not like Brenda the Rooster. Oh, anyway, what I was talking about, getting the music, I decided to put me on some Daryl Singletary. If you hadn't ever listened to Daryl Singletary, you don't know what country is. The Note. Go listen to it. It'll clutch you hard. It'll cause you to cry. Oh, it just reached way down in there and tear your heart out. But he's a good singer. He's dead. He passed away last year. Young guy in his 40s, I think. I think he might have had a heart attack. You know, I'm dealing with broody women also. All right, y'all. Not only have I got Amanda about to come up, I have got a special guest. I'm going to let you wait to see this special guest because you are going to be tickled to death. Everybody here is immediately going to just go, oh. All right, get ready. Hey, and look, I normally tell you, you don't have to stand, but you need to clap. No clapping. We don't want to wake this. We don't want to wake this special guest up. Here she comes. There.
There's the star. Oop, go this way. There we go.
Look at little man.
We're going to hope that he stays sleeping as long as possible for us.
I'm going to have to dial it back a notch or 2, aren't I?
No, not at all.
I don't want it. Well, of course, you got 2 other little boys, so.
I got another one that wants to say hi.
You got another one on to say hi? Hey there, big man. How you doing?
This is Cole.
Hey, Cole.
Can you say hi?
You all smiles this morning.
And he's sleeping.
He's sleeping. Do you love your little
Carter,
brother?
and he's sleeping.
Hunter?
This is Cole, and then Hunter is our oldest. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking Hunter was the oldest. What's your baby's?
I'm sorry?
What's your baby's name?
Carter.
Carter. Hold on. My wife's calling. She never calls. She knows I'm.
Well, you better get that.
Hey, you're on live. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Blenda. We miss you.
Amanda
I
says.
miss being there.
Amanda says she's very upset that you wasn't on here this morning. She cried.
Well, I cried because I wasn't.
I can't
All
hold you
right.
anymore.
Did you need anything? Or can I call you back?
Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye. I apologize.
You did.
Hey, she's going to be extra upset now that she missed the baby.
She missed the baby. Yeah.
Yeah. That woman she loves. Hey, there's no
Oh,
parts.
you. Yeah, and Carter.
And Carter.
Yeah.
Okay. I missed Carter, but I'm glad you mentioned again because No Parts Garage is Homestead Family Reclaims new channel. So Mike over there, if anybody don't know who No Parts Garage is. Amanda, how in the world are you?
You know, I'm surviving. I'm treading water currently.
Yeah. Well, I imagine
Yeah, we're doing great. We're making it.
3 young boys. Now, how old is your oldest?
He'll be 5 in June.
5. So you got them from 5 down. Bless your heart.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
5, 2.5, and 2 months almost.
2.5. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I'm just tired thinking about it.
Right.
It just, hey, we had them. Charity, where is Charity? Where's my daughter at this morning?
I haven't seen her yet this morning. She must be wrangling her children.
She better not be wrangling. I kept Riley Lane yesterday, and because Charity had to go to town and do some stuff. But Charity's been having a kind of a hard time here lately with some of her. Well, I shouldn't even mention. She had some issues with a pregnancy, but anyway, and I apologize for even bringing that out. I probably shouldn't have brought that out. But anyway, we'll change the subject real quick. But so you tread in water, huh?
Yeah, but no, I'm kidding. We're doing great.
Great. Y'all,
some days are harder than others, but most of the time we're good.
Yeah, there you go, Jesse. Where's Charity? Let's call her. Let's see if she'll answer a phone.
Uh-oh. Annette, I'm so glad that you like those rolls and the bread. That's really awesome. She tried my bread recipe and she really liked it.
Annette who did?
Annette.
Oh, Annette from
Apple Tree Urban Farm. Yeah.
Apple Tree Down Under.
Yeah.
They've got so many different recipes and bread. And I'm kind of jealous because they look so good. I've never really done too much on bread. Let's see if we can get a hold of Charity.
Oh boy, calling her out.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm calling you out on my live. Everybody, say hi.
Charity.
Hey. I'm sorry. I was practicing a song and completely forgot.
She's coming, y'all. Everything is okay,
Called
y'all.
out.
Charity is on her way.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
I accidentally called somebody else. I'll just let him go to email or what do you call it? Voicemail. Hey there, Laura from Hedgehog's Homestead. I guess Laura, maybe Chris.
So you guys missed it. Chuck was serenading me in the green room.
Oh yeah.
You guys missed Chuck's beautiful voice.
And they're probably glad they did. I gotta pump myself up.
It's a great green room. I got entertainment. Come on.
Hey, we aim to please over here at Life with Glenda and Chuck. We're just a pleasing people. They now how do you manage?
Jesse put up that link to your song.
David Singletary, is that the note? Oh, that's a playlist. The note is the song, but it's oh man, he is.
Charity made it too.
Yeah, I see Charity finally coming in here. I got to remind my own daughter. We were waiting for more deer footage from Chuck. If y'all didn't see that, we had a little deer
Close encounters.
Yeah, we had a deer come to church this past Wednesday night, and it's just a young deer. One of the neighbors up the road has a pen that they got their hogs and goats and chickens, and they just come and go, really. I mean, we've had the pigs come up at the church before. But
that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's quite a service. Wrangle pigs.
yeah.
Test
No
your
kidding.
religion, right?
Somebody was saying, I think it was Teresa, maybe Always Gardening, was saying she was looking for the ark. Thought the animals had come looking for the ark that we was trying to build. I said no, they wasn't coming 2 by 2. Hey there, Cody from Hog Deer. Hog Deer. I tell y'all what, Cody's channel has really taken off. He's doing really good. And look, we're going to get Bare Bones Living's channel to take off. How many you got now? 270?
Like 280, I think.
280. I was saying, I looked this morning. And
somewhere around, right around there. I always bounce back and forth. So
yeah, well, but still, you've grown quite a bit here in the last little bit. It seems like,
yeah,
and especially with all that you've had going on. You had when I first met you, you was about 20 months pregnant or so.
Yeah, it looked like I was 20 months pregnant, right? Yeah,
that's what it felt like, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And she was doing canning beans or something. I can't remember. Yeah. I know one video you was having some trouble with the beans, and I don't know why you had trouble with them. Honestly,
I don't know either, because I've done it since then and it was fine. So I'm gonna just attribute it to pregnancy brain, and I don't know what the heck happened. But I just froze those beans, and I've used them all already. So
yeah,
no big deal. It was a freak accident or something. I don't know.
It wasn't a total loss.
No, not at all. It was a learning process, right?
Just like
everything else in homesteading is.
It's never a failure. It's always a learning process.
Right.
What we like to do, and I think, which I'm planning on growing some of them red beans here in a little bit. I got some corn coming up. Once the corn gets up, I'm gonna plant the beans alongside of them. But I don't really use my garden to put up beans and stuff like that. Well, I do for my green beans.
It takes a lot of plants to get like it's just like peas and things like that. It takes a lot.
I could, which the property that I'm on here, I don't have that kind of room. Hold on just a minute. Oh, I didn't even see Hendricks's Family Farm come in. I apologize. I get to talking and yapping, and Amanda don't even know him. I just get my own little world. I'm sorry, Amanda. You just got to rein me in every now and then.
No.
Hey there, Hendrickson Family Farm, and I'm trying to figure out what this official inside joke is.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know what the inside joke is. I'll have to get up with her later, because I hate an inside joke because I'm not on the inside. I gotta be in on everything. What's I talking about? Oh, beans.
Yeah.
Beans. What I want to do, I want to just buy the dried beans so I can store them. And
that's what I do.
Yeah,
buy like 5 pounds of beans.
Is that I want to do like 25. I want to do 50 pounds. I want to have enough to last me for a lifetime.
Right.
And I don't know what I'd do with them, but we're storing.
Well, that's kind of like, I would love to do that, but A, I don't have the space to store them, and then B, I would have to move all that stuff. So like, I'm kind of stuck in this limbo right now. And I was listening to Chris over at Chris and Larry, and she was talking about her quails hatching and things like that. I was like, I want to do that, but I'm not in the place where I can do that right now. If we're going to try to move, it's just not
right. If y'all don't know, if you hadn't kept up with her, Amanda and her family, her husband family, y'all were trying to move out of the Chicago-ish area, the suburbs of Chicago, going to move out there,
Chicago,
and go down to Tennessee. Is that right?
Yeah, we're trying to move to the east side of Tennessee. Yeah. Hey, Kevin over at Tuber Chat. Nice to see you.
Yeah, it is good to see everybody in here. We just appreciate y'all so much coming in. So you want to go on the east side? You want to get kind of in the mountainous areas or the hilly areas? Okay.
Yeah, and Mike still has to work, and so being like in the triangle of, I don't want to live anywhere near Nashville really, but in the triangle of the Nashville, Knoxville, Chattanooga. But we really like between Knoxville and Chattanooga area, right around Watts Bar is where we would like
Okay.
to be, but he has to get a job in order to get financing because
Right.
that's just how it is.
I've got a brother that lives in McMinnville. I don't know if you've seen that. That's not too far through there. He's actually a police officer over there. And I also got another brother that lives in Manchester, which through the woods, a little ways.
Yeah,
but,
that's not that far from there. Yeah.
yeah. And
I'm getting more familiar with the area.
okay. I'm not as familiar. I used to live out of Murfreesboro years ago. That's where I met Blenda. We lived at up in the Murfreesboro area, actually out toward a little place called Milton. This little dot. But her daddy was a missionary. He came up there preaching. And anyway, that's how I met Blenda up there 30 years. That went down the wrong way, didn't it?
Sure did.
I hate it when that happens. I can't hardly breathe.
Why wouldn't it when you're on live?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, it's gonna happen when you're live. But,
yes, Tennessee land is going like crazy.
yeah, everybody's moving to Tennessee. Everybody likes Tennessee. There's Teresa. She's up there in Tennessee. She's on the western side of Tennessee, though. Stephen and Casey, they're on the western side. Tim and Trinity, Blue Collar Homestead, they're over there on the western side. Anyway, don't know how. Oh, I know how we got on that. Do y'all plan on moving? Do you have any kind of date or time that you plan on getting there?
Do we have? I'm sorry. Say that again.
Do you have any kind of a goal that you're looking for to get moved down?
I mean, we would. The more, the merrier. But anything over like 5 acres would be great.
Oh no! I guess what I'm talking about is a time.
Currently?
A time period.
Oh.
Do you want to get there this year, next year, or something?
Yeah, we want to go this year because Hunter's going to go to kindergarten this year. So we would like him to start school.
Yeah.
Where we go. Ideally, but I mean, it's kindergarten. It's not the end of the world, but it would be nice if he could start school. That's the target, but it is what it is. There's not, we can only do so much. Can't really control all the factors. So.
I understand. Hey, there's Back to Country. Appreciate y'all coming. They're Texas folks, I believe. And I apologize if I missed anybody coming in, but we do appreciate all y'all coming in. Tennessee is a fantastic place.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It is. It's beautiful. I loved it. Well, we lived out in the country. We didn't live out close to town or anything. And it's kind of hilly. I love the.
Yeah, you got everything. You got the mountains, and the rivers, and.
Oh yeah, the little creeks. They're so clear and pretty, and yeah, he's over there saying, "Hey there, F4OG Crochet, Frog Crochet," and there's Scott with Rambling with the Bruins. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. He's a Canadian. What's that?
Just said hi.
Oh. Hey, you got to understand. I can't. All them years of growing up listening to rock music and working on some loud machinery.
You got tinnitus?
I can't hear nothing hardly anymore. My wife, our conversation, every one of our conversations starts, she says something to me and I say, what? Every time.
Yeah, you probably have tinnitus.
Yeah, probably so. Cause I do get ringing.
The ringing in the ears. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix all that. I think I'm just going to have to live with it, but I'm okay with it cause I don't care to hear much anyway. I'm just kidding. I don't know if you know how to take me yet, Amanda. I hope you do. I hope you know that anything I say, I'm just going on with. Now, Amanda, I can remember Amanda's name because Amanda is the name of my oldest sister, and she's old as dirt. She was back here when Noah was come off the ark. She met Noah when he came off the ark.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm telling you, she's old as dirt. I don't know how she survived the flood, but
You're lucky she's not on this stream.
I ain't scared of her.
You're lucky she's not on this stream. She'd be giving you the business.
I'm kind of scared Miss Mary may still be on here and she'll tell her, but I give Mandy a hard time. I call her old as dirt, but she's really not that old. She's 60.
Oh, but you call her Mandy. I don't go by Mandy.
You don't go by Mandy. Yeah, we call her Mandy all our life. Some people call her Amanda. She couldn't catch Chuck. Okay. I missed something. But that's not unusual for me. I'm generally missing something.
So yeah, your sister's name is Amanda and your brother's name is Mike, right?
Right. My oldest sister's Amanda. My oldest brother's Mike.
Mike is my husband's name. Yeah.
Right, Mike. Hey, you got to keep me on track. I forgot what I was talking about.
I'm trying.
You trying?
I knew where you were going.
But anyway, I'm so thankful that I was finally able. I ain't scared of her. I was so thankful that I could finally get her man. I'd asked her a while back when she was 100 months pregnant. It just gets bigger and bigger, don't it?
I love it.
And she said that sometime in April, once she has the baby, once she gets back on her feet, and I was thinking, "Ooh, April, that's going to be kind of soon after having a baby because babies keep you up all night. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work." But
he was not last night, but the night before, he was up from like 2 to 4. So yesterday was a bad day, and I'm like, at least this is happening today and not tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, our babies weren't too bad. Charity, momming with Charity, the one that's in here, the one that was late to the chat, the one that forgot that her daddy was on live stream, the one that forgot that her daddy watches her darling little baby so she can go gallivanting around town. That Charity, in case you didn't know, the one Charity knows me by now. I've only known her all her life. That babe, she was horrible as a baby. Amanda, listen to me. She was horrible. That's the reason I have no hair up here. It's because she was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
And she was getting better as she grew up. She did have my grandbaby, so we're back on talking terms.
Right.
But let me tell you what she would do. For the first several months after she was born, maybe up to a year, that girl didn't sleep at all at night. I probably didn't get but 2-3 hours of sleep a night with Charity. Because Blenda had horrible, that postpartum.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
hard.
She had it hard. She would cry. And of course, me, I'm a fixer. I'm just determined to get myself into a
you can't fix something like that very easy.
No, you can't. But I in my mind, I'm thinking logically, there's nothing wrong. There's no reason to be crying. And she was saying, I don't know why I'm crying. And I'm saying, you got to know why you're crying. I mean, nobody cries.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, it took me 4 kids.
It's called riding the dragon. Those hormones are crazy.
Oh, they are that. I'd wake up in the night, and back then with Charity, I hadn't started preaching yet, but I knew I was going to be preaching. I was feeling that call. So I'd go to work all day. I'd come in. I would stay up till like 11, 12 o'clock at night. And then, of course, I had to get up 5:30 next morning to go to work. But about the time I got off to sleep, about 2:30 in the morning, I'd wake up because Blenda would be crying. She'd be in the bed. She'd have Charity. Charity would be crying. Blenda would be crying. All God's children were crying. And
Charity's your oldest, right?
Charity's the oldest.
Yeah. First babies are the hardest, I swear.
Oh, they are.
Hunter woke up every 2 hours for the first year of his life.
Oh yeah, Charity.
That was rough.
Hey there, Terry. Mike was in here earlier. Good to see you. But we had a rocking chair that would walk. You know, when you walk, it would walk back on you, or rock, it'd walk back on you. about the time I'd get Charity back to sleep, because I'd get up, I'd get her, I'd tell Belinda, go to bed. I got this. I'd get her, I'd rock her. She finally, I hear that thing in the background. Ah! Hey, do you need to take care of him? He's all right, huh?
I'm trying to mute it when he screams.
No, don't worry about it. Don't mute it. We want to hear the scream. We want to hear you yelling at him. Poor little man. That's which one?
Classic 2-year-old.
I forgot the names now. Cody. Tell him to come up here.
No, you okay?
Did he hurt himself?
No, they're just fighting over a toy.
What's that?
They're fighting over a toy.
Oh, yeah. You probably only got 1,000 toys that they could fight over. They want that one.
Yep. Hunter, just stop it.
Howdy, Mountain Maple Ranch. Appreciate y'all coming in. That's all right. We got a toy box for our grandchildren. They come over and go get them. Get them, Amanda. Get them. Hey, you want? I got a switch over here. Hey, Frog Crochet. My name is Charity. Frog Crochet. My name is Charity. I was my mom's hardest baby. I had colic when I was a baby. I am my mom. Everything you just said fit my Charity. She was a horror. You got them straightened out? Kinda. Enough. I love the way you just handle it. It's just another thing, whatever. Just a baby screaming. Just
nothing I can do about it. They're just gonna keep doing it.
Amanda likes.
He lets it go real fast, so let him do his thing, and then he'll get over it.
There you go.
Solidarity, Charity. There you go. You got another one.
Yeah, another Charity. That never happens. I have Charity, and I have the youngest daughter is Faith, and then I got 2 boys. Hey there, Bryson. Bryson's with Hayden Farms. He's coming in. He's about to get on the tractor. Me and Bryson's got a little carrot thing going. I don't know how his carrots are growing, but mine are coming up. I mean,
your garden's growing real nice. You got a lot going on in there. I liked your little update with your peas and your potatoes and everything. Makes me so jealous. And your warm climates.
Yeah. Well, I see people that like Rochelle that lives up in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a little green room. I don't know how she grows all that stuff up there, and they're cute.
Yeah, you can do it if you have something to protect them.
Yeah,
sure thing.
I'm
just not willing to build anything right now.
Yeah,
we'll
you got that little greenhouse, the little.
Yeah.
I seen you and your husband put it up, or so I can't remember what it is now. But
yeah, all my seedlings are in there.
Does it work pretty good?
Yeah, I mean it does what it's supposed to do. It keeps the weather off of them, and
okay.
That's where I get them acclimated, because then I can open up the sides and get them used to the temperature outside, but not so harsh.
Lydia's up there in the northern countries as well, and she has a hard time. But she's got a beautiful. I'm not going to talk about that, but I'll catch that next week.
Yeah.
But I see your dog is always in the backyard with you.
Yeah.
You said you have trouble with him digging up stuff, and
she's a pesky puppy. Yes, we have a whole wood pile on the side of our house. It's not a wood pile anymore, and it's like up on a structure, stacked all nicely. She's pulled like huge logs off of the pile.
What kind of dog is it?
She's a Rottweiler pit mix.
Rottweiler pit mix. I imagine she could take care of any wood pile that she probably takes in big logs and throws
she's
around.
Not that big either. She's like short and stocky.
Yeah.
She's 80 pounds, and she's like the heaviest 80 pounds, like our German Shepherd that passed away earlier this year. She was 75 pounds, twice her size, but they like don't even look close to the same size.
She's like a tank, huh? She's
She's
solid.
like a boulder.
Yeah. We got a little black lab that is like that. It doesn't look like, and it's full blooded, and it doesn't look like a normal black lab. He's shorter, and but he is. I mean, he's solid as can be. Just like
she is the most solid dog I've ever like felt. She's so heavy.
We named our dog Captain because he's black. You know, after Captain. The Black Pearl,
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow, yeah. I figured you'd know that. Jack Sparrow. We call him Captain because of the black. He was black. Captain Jack Sparrow. Black. Anyway, somehow we got there. Somehow or the other. But he's done been run over a couple times, and we don't live on a very busy road. I mean,
oh no.
Yeah, he's been hit a couple times. He don't get out.
A couple of times.
Yeah, he ain't too smart.
Oh my gosh. I'm surprised he lived through the first one. That's terrible.
Yeah, I know. He's and it's odd because we have very few vehicles come up and down our road. Just a few. I mean, very seldom. And the one time he wants to take off across the road and get a squirrel is the time the car's coming through. Right. And of course, it's probably some young yahoo that's driving 100 miles an hour because.
Right. Oh, this is just a country road.
Yeah, it's just a country road. The Black Pearl. That's right, Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. I got to keep me something to drink every now and then. I just don't want to swallow it down the wrong way like some people and go to gag and then choke.
So yeah, that's been my struggle this year is providing my plants with some sort of protection from mostly the dog.
Yeah. We have like a wire around ours that keeps ours out of the garden. It's electrified on parts of it because I got to keep the rabbits out.
Sure.
But on the other part, the dog just knows that you don't go in it because he's learned that it's electrified.
Yeah, she really loves my nice soil in there. She loves to dig that up.
Oh yeah, good fresh soil. A dog just loves it.
That's the perfect digging soil for her. She can just launch that stuff all over my yard. So I was hoping I have this nice pollinator garden that I worked on really hard last year, and it was gorgeous. And I didn't put any like fencing or anything around it because my shepherd never got into the garden or anything like that. And we got her towards the end of the year last year, so she didn't really like have a chance to get in there. But I was hoping, because a lot of those things are like annual, but they'll reseed and volunteer the next year. I don't think anything's coming up except for like my lemon balm and my comfrey, which are the perennials, because anything else that volunteered or reseeded has now been flung all over my yard. So we'll see. I'll get probably chamomile all over my grass and maybe some bee balm and stuff.
Did you say that you had rabbits coming to your yard?
Yeah, they actually got up into my patio garden. I've had 2 years in a row rabbits get up into my gardens and dig out my garden and lay their nests in my garden bed.
Did how you got that? I guess they just burrow up under your fence.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you got a wood fence.
It's the gates. They go under the gates.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, because we predator proofed around. We have the fence, the wood fence that goes down to the ground. But then once we got our chickens, Mike actually dug chicken wire like 2 feet down because we got skunks really bad.
Yeah.
And raccoons, and we didn't want them to burrow under the fence and then burrow And then we've also put a predator apron around our chicken coop.
Okay.
We had like a fox in our backyard a couple times. We've had skunks in our backyard that.
See, in my mind, and I know you said you live on the outskirts of Chicago, but in my mind, all I see is you live in there, and there's nothing but asphalt, and I'm wondering how in the world do you have all these animals coming in?
Yeah, I mean, we have a big herd of deer that just live right across, like 4 streets down. There's a forest preserve, but they have no natural predators. Their only predator is a car. So they just stand out on the corner of the busiest intersection, and they just eat this gorgeous grass, and they're totally protected because we're surrounded by a ton of forest preserves and stuff like that.
I see. I guess in my mind, I had y'all just living in downtown Chicago, and I knew better. I mean, but you know how you get things in your mind. Especially I get something in my mind. I keep wanting to look around because I'm so
when
used
you hear the screaming.
Yeah, when I hear screaming, I'm so used to fussing at one of the grandbabies. Yo, hush that door in there. Close that door when you go outside. You're letting air out. Blah, blah. I got to be the grandpa. You know, I got to be the fussy grandpa.
I think there are definitely more bunnies in around us than in the country. Yeah, because I mean they have so much protection. They just like hide under people's porches. A bunny dug out underneath my dad's shed and has made a great den under there, and she's got an in hole and an out hole. And
Danny has an armadillo problem. Y'all got armadillos up there?
I bet. Yeah, probably the same kind of deal. Yeah.
I know when we was years ago, I told you we lived in Tennessee, and my wife's brothers went to school. Right, they were young. They're a little bit younger than her, a good bit younger than her. And in school, they was talking about armadillos, and the teacher basically called them a liar, saying that they didn't have armadillos in Mississippi.
Get down, please.
Of course, they did. Pellet rifle equals rabbit stew in the outskirts of the city. Somebody, I was saying, Pathways Homestead, they got them some rabbits. And I see, I normally ask if you see the chat, but you've made several comments that makes me realize that you can see the chat. I don't know if I've said it yet or not. I generally try to say it, but immediately following our live, we have Ann Dale has a live, and there's no telling, she might go 30 minutes, she might go an hour, but she always has an encouraging word and to begin with, and then she talks, and she's just a sweet lady, and I think everybody loves her. Probably everybody here knows her, but that teacher was crazy, wasn't she, Teresa? But and then after Andell at 11 o'clock, Danny.
We got Danny.
That's right. She started her live, and if you hadn't checked out Danny Day's Homestead, check her out as well. Amanda, what kind of plan? What you got going on? I know you got the children. I know you got some things planted in the garden and getting some of your seedlings ready. And when do you anticipate planting like out tomatoes?
Well, like a rule of thumb, we always plant after Mother's Day.
Okay. When is
then? What's that?
I said, when is Mother's Day? I need to know that. It's in May.
It's not this weekend. It's next weekend.
Okay. That's one of those important
May
days.
8th-ish.
May 8th. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This year it's the 8th, but it always kind of moves around.
There's only a few days.
But then I'll still wait on peppers. I actually started my seeds really late this year.
Okay.
The baby and everything, I got distracted. So my pepper seeds have not even germinated yet. My tomatoes are growing fine, but my peppers have not even begun to germinate.
Okay.
But peppers, I would probably wait until probably almost June to plant those out because our nighttime temperatures still drop down quite a bit at night, and you kind of want peppers to be no cooler than 50 degrees.
Right. Peppers are mine, even down here, I hadn't gotten, of course, I planted mine outside to start with. I didn't have a grow light or anything like that.
Yeah.
And they're having a hard time because we really hadn't had just a huge warming up because we've had several fronts come through that knocks the temperature down pretty good. So did y'all just have some snow up there?
Yes. Last Monday.
That was last Monday. I was thinking that.
Or was it this Monday or last Monday? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was last Monday. Yeah, because today's only Tuesday. It was last Monday.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I did forget to mention also Gather Together Homestead. They have their lives on Wednesday. And of course, there's a lot of folks have lives, but these are just some folks I've had Gather Together Homestead on our live. They were so gracious to come up here. Danny, she hadn't had a full hour yet, but she did come up on one of the lives that we had, and she's getting her channel going pretty good, and I appreciate them. I just want to shout them out.
Yeah.
But I can imagine watching all these videos and seeing people getting their gardens in and seeing it come. There's people already getting. One of my church members last night told me, he said he's already got like a 5-gallon bucket of squash.
Yeah, I heard people, and that was telling me that she saw somebody was already harvesting tomatoes, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go.
You're pretty warm, yeah. So
I'm going to harvest.
If you think that's crazy, I definitely think it's crazy.
I bet you do. I love this time of year. I really do. I love just the new growth. I love the I love getting out.
So exciting. With so much promise.
It is. It really is.
I just planted my potatoes this weekend. I actually just launched the video at 9:00 when we started this. Planting my potatoes in my grow bags.
Right.
I love those because I can just let the boys when they're ready to harvest. I can just be like, go crazy.
Go crazy. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, and they'll enjoy that a lot. What do you like? And I don't have a set thing what I do on here. I try and go about an hour, but so we got a few minutes left. What do you think about this whole community of people that in the homesteading, this YouTube community, all these folks that's come on here today on our on the chat on the live to come to see you and to support us, and
I think it's awesome. I mean, like you said, when you first saw me, I only had like 100 and something subscribers, and I've been on YouTube for over a year now, and I was growing, but since I've been, communicating more and getting on other people's lives and making friends, my channel has grown leaps and bounds compared to what I've done over the past year. Like the community is awesome, and it's just fun to have these communications and build these relationships with people all over the world. I mean, it's a really great opportunity that we get with YouTube. I mean, there are some downfalls of YouTube and rules and regs and stuff like that, but I mean, for the most part, it opens us up to so many people, and you can see how different everybody is, but also how much the same everybody is. And
well, that's what, when I first started, I didn't have a clue about anything. Charity got me kind of into all this, and I've made statements for, if I got a comment every 10 videos, I was like I won the lottery or something. And if I got 10, 15 views on a video, I was like, look at us. Yeah. And then
watch what I'm doing. Yeah, it's fun.
I can't remember who I met. I met maybe Steven at Boots and Bounty. No, I know what it was. This girl that my son is dating. her parents have a channel. They've been on here before, Raising Ronies. And she introduced me to the Homestead YouTube on Facebook.
Okay.
And so I started getting on there and looking at some of those videos. And but Steven and Nick and gosh, there's just so many. I messed up because Scott Rambling with the Broom. And then I met Jesse Lazy Days, and again, my brain will go dead. But I started meeting some of these folks, and
you were the first person that I met, really, when you came onto my live.
Okay. Well, I want you to know it's been my honor. Hey there, Happy Hen Homestead up there in the Upper Peninsula, the UP they call it, I think, Michigan. I love getting to know people. I love because when you watch a video, say if you watch just a piece of a video that maybe you won't. I'm going to give you an example. He's not on here right now, but I love his channel, Phil from Peterson's Farm to Nashville. When I first found his channel,
okay, stop, baby.
I just kind of watched a piece of it. I wasn't paying that much attention, and I said, well, I didn't think much of it. But I went back and I decided I was going to give it some attention.
You want to go get it?
And I got to watching him and listening to him and seeing how he interacted with his grandbabies and all that. And I just like him. I like that. I like him as a person. So you get to know people. You get to.
Well, and it makes you feel more connected to somebody when you're watching their videos, but you actually have communicated with them and you feel like you know them. You're much more invested in their channel and what they're doing, and you want to cheer for them and see how they've done their things. And
they are popping up some links on the thing. If somebody, before we close, if you'd pop up Bare Bones, Amanda's channel up there as well. I know y'all have before, but we only got just a few minutes left. So if you could do that. If not, you can find her. She's pretty easy to find. Bare Bones Living. I mean,
Bear Like the Animal.
Bear Like the Animal. That's right. Found it. She found it, or Randy and them found it. But I just like, and I like to grow the channel. I like to appreciate that, Rebecca. She says she joined your channel this morning, watched the video.
Yes, she did. I saw that. Thank you so much.
I like the excitement of growing. I like the excitement of, people actually watching the videos, so forth and so on, all that kind of good stuff. Because it's just natural to do so. But I like more so to meet people and to interact with people, and such as yourself. And I feel a little bit, and this is going to sound weird. Surprise.
The one, is this the first thing that sounded weird?
Come on, Amanda. You sound like my sister. Flashbacks. I want to meet people. I want to have people come up on my live like you, like Lydia from Sweet Kings, Glenn and them, all of them that I've had on there. But I'm always a little bit hesitant because I don't want people to, if you don't know me, I don't want you to think I'm some kind of creepo because they got them out there on YouTube. I don't want nobody with my daughter. So I want to try and get to know people and interact and get your face out to like all these people on here that saying they're subbing to you.
I greatly appreciate it. That's you grow so much more when you have people that support you, and I really appreciate all the support that you have provided and bringing me into this community. And really, I I felt much more comfortable having you on my live to talk to me. You were like the only person on there talking to me. But we found out a bunch about each other, and it was great, and it just made me more comfortable. And I was like, I should make more friends. Why? What have I been waiting for?
Well, and it's fun, and there's some good people on here. Comments, Backcountry says comments make our day. They really do. They really do. Get on there. You watch a video, comment on it, and thank you, Lydia. And Hog Deer, appreciate that. I have rambled on and on, Amanda, and I know I do that. I just do it. I just can't help
That's
myself.
all right.
I'm surprised that baby has slept this entire time.
It's this rat, man. It's magic.
This is mad. You got to be wore slam out, just holding him and standing there rocking him the whole time.
Well, I got to tell you, my shoulders. I'm gonna look like a linebacker because they're just gonna get so bulked up from holding this kid because I'm always holding him. It's the only way that I can get anything done, and he really enjoys it. So.
Let me ask you, I know we got to go because people need to get over to see Andale. And that's fine. If y'all want to just get on out of here, that's fine. It's not going to hurt our feelings because we're about to sign out of here. I just want to ask Amanda, have you ever been in a grocery store? Back then, they had these grocery bags, like the bags or whatever, had milk or whatever. But my wife's aunt says she was in a grocery store and she had some milk. And she was rocking the milk in the line because she'd been rocking her babies,
right? Yeah.
And just
well, I went back to work on Friday and everyone was like, did you catch yourself rocking? And I was like, no, I think it's the third one. It kind of wears off a little bit. I can recognize when I'm holding the baby and when I'm not holding the baby.
Everybody in the chat, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all coming out and supporting us. And
yes, thank you so much. It was great meeting everybody.
Yeah. And Amanda, thank you so much. And I know it's a chore to manage those three boys and one of them being a baby and still come on.
Thank you, Lord, for letting the baby sleep. And the boys were semi-behaved.
Tell them boys we said hello and hope they have a good day. And Amanda, I hope you have a great day, great week. Y'all get over there and check her out. We're going to get on out of here and get over to Andale, and we'll let you out of here. Amanda, thank you again so much. God bless everybody.
Thank you so much. Bye, everybody.
We love all of y'all, and we'll see y'all on the video somewhere. We'll see y'all later.
Bye, Nick.
Let's see how to get out of here in the broadcast.